Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As part of today's video, we will see how we can create custom renditions. So by default, there are certain renditions which are available for us to use, but depending on the business requirement, we can create our own custom renditions also. Let's say there is a case wherein you want to give access to certain type of renditions when the user belongs to so and so security role, then these custom rendition comes handy. So if I quickly go to our create page and select one asset, so this is one I just added to the system, and then on from the so this is the location where you can find all the renditions for your asset. So here you have original, then you have alternative, metadata, PDF, preview, and then if you go to the next page, then we have medium thumbnail and big thumbnail, right? So these are the different renditions which are available out of the box for any asset. Apart from that, if you want to create your own custom rendition, you can do that, and for that we have to go to our manage section. As the rendition creation is part of your media processing section. So for that you have to go to your media processing here. In the manage section you have your media processing, and on the left hand side you have different sets. So just select the content one, and from here you have your default archives, images, vectors, document, web pages. So I want to do it for the images, so just select images. And once you select images set, you will come to know, you will see that the processing flow, how exactly it happens for image type of asset when you upload it to the system. So when you upload a system any asset to the system, then you have these three different rendition which gets created. So the metadata one, then we have a PDF one, we have a preview one, and then from preview we again have certain types of rendition which we are creating. We are creating a big thumbnail, then thumbnail, then thumbnail. There are different things we create here. So if you want to create a specific thumbnail from here, what you have to do is you have to basically specify a starting point, that based on which rendition you want to create your own custom rendition. So as you can see here, like from the base, from the starting point, you have your three renditions, and then from your preview you again creating further renditions, and from here also if you want to create certain other renditions also, you can do that. But for this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new rendition from right from the starting, which means whenever we upload a new asset to the system, it basically tries to create a rendition from that original file. And to do that, you just select this plus icon here, and then it will basically ask you to create a new task. And what is that task? You have different things, right? You can store it in file, you have convert image, you have convert video, and there are different things which you can do from here. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a convert image, because that's what I want, like to have a separate rendition for my image. So the convert image is a rendition, and then just click on that, and then you will find different parameters tab and output section here. So from the parameter you can basically define rendition name, right? What is the type of that, what dimensions you want, so you can do that. So here I'm just going to select as a sample rendition, right? I'm just giving it a name, and then content type we can just leave it image / jpeg. Content disposition is again attachment. If you want to resize it, yes, I want to resize it, only only shrink if it is larger. And then what pixel you are looking for, what resolution you are looking for. In this case I just want to make it 500 by 500. And then scroll down and you will find a color profile. What color profile you want to set. I can just make use of CMYK default. Then what density you want, DPI, and then multi-page clipping path. There are other things also, but you can leave those things. So once everything is populated for the parameter, let's just go to the outputs tab here, and then you have your store output. So just enable this, and then your output name is your sample rendition, and then you also have a rendition link here. So just click on the new link, and once you click on new link, basically here you will get an option that where exactly how you want to use your rendition, right? So let's just use this rendition here. Let's just use a label here, sample rendition. your intent is download. Okay, so when exactly the link should get expired after 20 minutes from the public link, and required permission is okay. Then if you want to have some kind of watermark also, if you want to define, let's say I told that for a specific user group you want to have you want to give access to only specific type of rendition which has watermark on it, so you can select these gateway enable watermark. And then you also have intended area of use here, right? So intended area of use, where exactly you want to use this specific rendition. So I want to use this specific rendition on my download and on my public link. So whenever I try to create a public link, or I want to download this specific rendition from my asset detail page, I should be able to do that. That's why I'm giving access to it. So that's what we set as part of intended area of use. And then this is okay, as for now we don't have any watermark enabled. So just click on save. So once you click on save, our rendition link is created. From here you can just click on save task and just click on save. So once you do that, there is one final thing which we have to do here is, so our rendition is ready, and if you go back to a media processing section on the on the landing page for this one, so you have your publish option also here. So if you click on this publishing, because whatever changes you have done here, you also have to make sure that it gets published. Unless and until you publish it, it won't create any custom rendition for you. So just click on publish, and just to make a note here, like publish changes, to apply the changes to existing assets you will need to refresh your rendition. So which means the custom rendition which the rendition which you just created, if you want to see this specific rendition into your existing assets, then you need to refresh your rendition. Otherwise it won't come there. So just click on publish. So what this means is, if I go back to my asset detail page, sorry, assets page here, and if I go back to my asset detail page what we were reviewing before, so here you see, like, we have only 8 rendition. This was the case before also. We have this big name, thumbnail and all that. But how about if you want to use that custom rendition which you just created, it is a sample thumbnail. So for that, what you can do is you just click on this one, this asset, and then click on this more option from here, and then you click on this refresh rendition. So just click on refresh rendition, and you can just uncheck this, click on submit, and then what it does is, like, basically it triggered the mass edit job from your create screen, and it might take a while. Let's just wait for this. And if I go back to my asset here, so right now we have this 9 items, so which means we should have our new renditions which we created. So our sample rendition, you can see it here, right? So that's how our renditions gets created, and from here if you want to download that rendition, we can we can do that. That is one thing. Another thing, if you remember on the output tab, what we did, like, we also specified the intended area of use. So where exactly it's being used here, right? So we have this download button here. So if I click on this download, you have all download options, and then you also have your some sample renditions here, right? So this is what we specified there, that where exactly it should get used. So from the download also we should be able to access this rendition. So that's why we have it here, and from here you can download it. Another thing was on the public links. So if I go to my I think it is still being refreshed, so let's just refresh it once to be sure. And if I click on this public links here, and if I select the rendition drop down, so I should have my sample rendition here, because I also specified my intended area of use to public link. So which means I can also create my public link that is based on this specific rendition which I just created. So if I specify a different thing, it basically loads a different rendition. But for us, the sample rendition which we specified, this is the type of you get. And then you want to you can specify the expiration date and path, how you want to do that, and that's how you basically configure the public link for this specific rendition. So the custom rendition basically comes handy whenever you have a custom business requirement, and in this case you don't, when you don't find your specific type of image available as part of the one which is available out of the box to us. So that's where you can use your own custom rendition. You can run your security rules around this one, that which user should see what type of rendition, when exactly it should, that user should be able to download which rendition. So those kind of things you can do with your custom rendition, and it's something which is really useful when you want to share a specific type of image to someone, and you can share it via your public links. So this is what I just wanted to share as part of today's video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Thank you.